Alright, so, Scouts. This is a Bilgewater, but primarily Demacia faction. There are a lot of small 1-drops. This is an aggro deck. The champions are Misfortune, which is a 3/3 for 3, so that's great value. You get 3/3 for the same equivalent mana cost. Never can go wrong with that. They level when they have seen you attack 4 times. So they have to be on the battlefield and see you attack 4 times. When allies attack, deal 1 damage to all battling enemies and the enemy nexus. When she levels, she gains Overwhelm, and when allies attack, deal 1 3 times to all battling enemies and the enemy nexus. So she could be really damaging. We don't need Fizz in there. That's this user interface, man. User interface. Alright. The second champion is Quinn. Quinn is a 3/4 for 5. However, when summoned, she summons a Valor, which is a Challenger Scout as a 2/1. Scout is the mechanic that we're kind of abusing in this deck. The first time only Scout units attack each round, you ready your attack. So you get to attack twice. You attack with your Scouts, they're kind of like scouting ahead, and then you get to do another round of attacks with everything. Now, Quinn needs to see you attack 4 times as well. When she does, she gains a stat increase at 4/5, and every time you attack, she summons Valor, which challenges the strongest enemy. So it'll always pull the strongest enemy and just kind of nuke them. Or just draw them away so that you can nuke your opponent. Now, there are a couple of single combats in here where an ally and enemy strike each other for value. War Chefs, which are a 2/3 with support. When you're playing with a support unit, the unit to its right gets an effect. This case, their supported ally gets +1/+1 for this round. It's really nice. And we have some top end with Cynthia of the Bold, which gives your battling allies +1/+1, and Fearsome. Genevieve Elmhart, which when summoned, she's a scout as a 5/5 and has Challenger. She also gives other allies this round +1/+1. So this is a very strong aggro deck. It plays to the board. You want to mulligan aggressively for 1-drops, 2-drops, 3-drops into your champions. And we also play Vanguard Bannerman, which when played, it has Allegiance. Allegiance says when we summon this, it gets its Allegiance bonus if the top card of your deck matches its region. This is a Demacia card, so if you notice, we're only playing 9 Bilgewater cards. Everything else is Demacia for the sake of trying to high roll with the Bannerman. Also, and there's a lot of Scouts here that can attack, and a lot of units that summon other units. If we just encounter this Frostbite nonsense a bunch, I think we're just going to switch to a more controlling deck that goes over it. Or go back to Twisted Fate Ezreal. That deck just eats that. Right. We're attacking on odds, and we have a 2-on-1. Does my opponent have the Omen Hawk? My opponent is a pro player.
I'll do my best.
My opponent is a pro player. You saw it here first. I was hoping to get 2 damage in there, but here we are. This is an excellent draw.
See the Demacian border from here.
Excellent draw. We drew our 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 cards.
Safeguard our homes.
Okay, my opponent wants to draw a card here. Now I could play something. I could play a Petty Officer on the next go. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to attack like this.
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
And just deal 5. My opponent's attack that last turn was very aggressive. And I think I'm just going to play the Misfortune out.
Hot on the trail.
Alright, and we're just going to play our Grizzled Ranger here. This has Scout, which is very good.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then next turn we're going to play Quinn. We're just playing to the board.
I ought to show you the sights of Bilgewater. The sights are fine. The smells, on the other hand.
My opponent has 2 Yetis coming in. They're killing my Misfortune. That is misfortunate. But,
Here we go.
Okay.
You'll pay.
So my opponent's gonna play...
Winter take you.
That's fine, I don't care about that.
Hand to the face.
Still heart, steady aim.
So we're attacking like this. If they want to kill my 0-1, I'm okay with that. They're gonna be at 3.
I'll protect the villages.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. This is how we get them. We just sneak under them. Yeah. They don't wanna go to 3.
Save the homestead.
That's fine. Now. I think I could take the blocks here.
I'll defend these forests to the end. We will defend them to the end. Line up.
Okay. Wow, another enraged Yeti. How wonderful for my opponent. My opponent's so lucky.
The quiet of the woods. There's nothing like it. It's beautiful, isn't it?
So they're gonna play Reckoning and blow us out?
Victory requires...
No, really, they're not. That's awesome
Nothing
for us.
back. Their pride will cost them.
Ugh, gross. Oh, harsh winds, right? No? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna play this bird.
Just like hunting thresher geese.
Batter 'em.
Still heart, steady aim. A real battle.
Is going to die no matter what. No, this is better to let the nonsense pull it. Okay. All right, and we're gonna summon a Valor. Oh, that's right. She's gonna up herself up to 5. All right, perfect. She's also gonna summon a Valor. The Valor is gonna pull the 6-2 and trade off. All right, we got it. So they are super dead if they don't block the 6-6. Wow, gross.
This will be quick.
I am over my opponent having the nuts. Oh, for the love of this. Alright, cool.
A morsel of...
I'm sorry.
Alright, well, they have to draw into a Trifarian Assessor to really pay off here.
For glory, you're mine.
I want to kill my bird.
Whoa! Hey!
I have 4 cards. What do they got?
Remember me.
They don't have anything. This is good. Alright, so it looks like we're beating the deck. Summon a random 1-cost follower.
They're out there.
Oh, buddy, I've been wanting you to eat my, my scouts all day long. Enjoy. Yeah, my opponent surrendered. Yeah, that felt really good, just shutting them out. Which is why it was so important to mulligan for a 1, 2, 3, 4 drop. Yeah, this is... Unfortunately, aggro does not really feel viable since the Noxus nerf. This feels like the best one. And even then, it's not really great. Alright, 1, 2, 3 is not bad. However, this is the best deck to go up against aggro. They have a lot of stuff to gum up the board and removal spells. Okay. You know, don't take my dismissiveness. I'm just thinking about, like, what to do to beat certain elements.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
We get a 4-5, we're in good shape.
Bounty Bowl knows me name.
See what I mean? They just have a 1-drop too.
It's hard to get rich.
I think I block here because they might have a plunder mechanic, and I want to prevent them from having that. And this is also a 2-3, so they can't just, like, Mystic Shot it. So I feel like we're in a better spot here. Yeah!
I'm one of the good guys, but not that good.
Okay. They have 5 mana. They could Thermogenic Beam our Misfortune, which would suck, but we push 2 damage at that point. We kind of have to end the game before turn 8. Turn 8 is their Riptide Rex just eating us up play. I'm just not going to survive that.
Anything else?
That's an excellent turn for us, because now we can play both of these. And if they block with the 2-1, they're just going to take an extra... It'll die. So... yeah, that's fine. So the 2-1 dies. Our Misfortune stays in. Now they're gonna Mystic Shot this. No, they had the Plunder card. What did I say, chat? They had the Plunder card. Us drawing a 6-drop is arguably the worst. That's how you lose games. They steal something of ours. My god. At least we get to bank this mana, go back to back next turn. Take 3. If we get a 1-drop, we'll be able to play back to back. And no. We're just gonna open on attacks and do this. And we're gonna play back to back. I could play the Grizzled Ranger, but I feel like back-to-back is the better play.
You to pay up.
I'm ready.
Yeah, except no. So this is a okay trade-off for us. We clear the board up a little bit. Deal some damage to them. We basically stay the same. Could you not draw into the best stuff every turn? That'd be great. That's an excellent draw because we can single combat something. Now, do I want to Genevieve Elmheart and try and get my units to be buffer? I think I just skipped the blocks here.
Soldiers, to me.
Maybe it was correct to play Grizzled Ranger into that.
Talking without me.
Gross.
Safety will cost you.
Alright, now that that was done... I think that's the play. They have to have Riptide Rex now, right? That's the play.
Follow my lead.
Oh, and we buffed. Okay, they don't have Riptide Rex. It's turn 7, so this doesn't matter. And now we might be able to level up Misfortune.
Alright, let's mess some folks up.
This is going to force the 2-1, so this is just a free attack. Yeah, fam. Yeah, fam. Don't have a fort. Don't have a thermogenic beam. 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 You're gonna stun this one? That's fine. And kill you. And then kill you. Hey, look! Misfortune levels.
All eyes on me.
Well, well, well. Block me. Block me like it's hot. Block me like it's hot. This deals 3 damage to everything, so if you look at the board, this is what it's going to look like afterwards. They all die, and this has overwhelm. So Riptide Rex doesn't save them. That's pretty nice. Riptide Rex would have to hit Misfortune. So this is the Riptide Rex turn. Do they have it?
I'm not greedy. My friend.
They do not.
Show them what we're made of.
Oh, how the tables have turned. Yeah, a leveled up Misfortune is horrifying.
You'll fight or you'll swim.
New recruit reporting in.
So this is over. We're going to open on attacks because we don't want to give them a Riptide Rex turn. So even though we have Scout, there's no reason to do the Scout mechanic. Also, all of our units gain Fearsome. Yes, your move. Yes! They all get buffed up, I forgot, from the Synthria.
Take it up with my
Deal with it. -26, that's what they're at. -19. I love seeing the numbers go down and down and down. Good game. Do we need more cannons, chat? I think we need more cannons. Oh, that was sweet. That's what happens when Misfortune doesn't get, like, her throat cut on turn 3. Maybe it was better to not make that attack, because they could have Lucin, but, like, then they're just gonna play the Senna anyway. Like, they just kind of drew the nuts. We're gonna give this deck one more try, and if our mulligans are garbage again, I'm just over it. Is it really a tier 0 deck if you're struggling? Yeah. It's just, like, that's the game sometimes, fam.
Nothing but the stink of blood and
There's 4 tier S decks right now. This is one of them. However, I will say, like, there's so much mid-range value in this meta that it's really hard to play aggro. Oh yeah, no, we've been getting punished by RNG. Like, look at this. In our deck full of so many 2-drops, how many 2-drops we get? None. We're attacking here so I can make this play.
No pay.
Soul Shepherd's art is beautiful. Now, granted, we've made some bad plays, but overall, I feel like our early game is getting hindered by nonsense. That was an excellent draw for us. There you go. RNG screws me every time I play Hearthstone. That's why I stopped. Oh god, yeah, I hated that about Hearthstone. Alright, so their Soul Shepherd dies, and their little... what was that card? Oblivious Islander dies. And... yeah. Now, do we want a Petty Officer? Yeah, we want a Petty Officer.
You'll fight or you'll swim.
That's an excellent draw.
Oh, fresh.
Alright, if they try and deal anything to my Misfortune, I think I'm just gonna... think I want my 3-2 more than I want their, this 2-1, so have at it. God, I hate that stupid card. I really do. This has ephemeral now, so it's just gonna die. Wigano got blown out. That's why we're gonna play Quinn next turn.
Damned.
God bless the Queen.
Nothing gets between me and my mark.
Yo. Oh my god, I hate this card so much. I hate it so much, chat. Alright, we're gonna pass. Neverglade Collector drains for 1. Yeah, I think it's better for us to play back-to-back so that we can just blow them out. Yeah, it's really important to blow them out now. Alright, pass. Man, this is unfortunate. We're just gonna get wrecked. Yep.
You're easy to track.
Kill their Heckram. Thank you for the bits, Russian Premier. Yeah. All right, so let's just hope that's all they had in the tank. So I'm gonna play this Fleet Feather Tracker. That's fine by me. Then I'm gonna play this War Chef. So we're on attacks. We're gonna kill this Neverglade Collector. That's basically the gist here. All right, that's perfect now. So we're gonna play Valor, attack this into Fleet Feather, attack this, then attack their face. Or do we just go all in? If we go all in, what's the punish for that? This sees us attack 4 times. Maybe this is a go all in turn, right? So like... And we just keep that Quinn up? Is that good? We ordered the Doom of the Neverglade Collector to the left of this 2-1 so that we couldn't, we wouldn't take damage from, the 2-1 dying. Alright, what's the punish here? God bless the Queen. So, super punish for not attacking with Quinn. Doesn't matter. I think we're still far ahead. They need a Heckram to survive this. Right? They need Heckram. This is an excellent draw.
Yeah, I'm up. Here we go.
So now we're gonna attack, and if they have Ruination, because they're playing Shadow Isles, they might have that. Or they might have Recall. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's done.
Come, the journey
So they no longer have Ruination mana.
Nothing gets between me and my mark.
Hot damn is the boss. You best.
So... we just attack here.
Feel the sizzle.
Okay.
No one goes hungry.
Deathmark is really cool design for a card. I comfort myself whenever I get hit by it. I never really see Death's Mark that often, so... I mean, it's a really cool design. I just keep getting blown out by it. I'm liking what my opponent's doing. It looks fun. Alright. Alright, so they're at 10. And there's no reason to commit more to the board. Gross. Gross. This is the one card that turns it around for them. Never mind. No, we don't have a 4 strength. All right. If they play that... They play that, we have to kill the Collector, right? They, again, don't have Ruination mana because they just played Callista. That's awesomely punished because they want to summon 2 copies of the Doom Collector, so we're gonna kill it. So now no Doom Collector, and they're out of mana. Your move! Okay, so while we could attack with Scout... Yeah, my opponent's just out. While we could attack with Scout, it was better to just go all in, because they could have Ruination. And see, like, that right there was... We kept getting blown out, but we kept putting more pressure on the board. That's what happens when you draw really well. So it's like one of those things where I just want some variety. Because if you notice, we're playing a variety of things. Okay, so... Much better opening hand, so yeah. Deal with my 2-1. It is a bird. It is a bird, 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 bird. Do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do.
I follow you anywhere.
I know just the place.
Attack me. That's what I thought.
Fortune favors the bold.
Lady Elise, where are
So,
A pretty present you'll make.
they have 2 mana. They could Vile Feast this. But I think if they do that, I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm not okay with it, but...
Love ya.
Oh, they're not. Okay, so we just get the trade-off.
Instead, it wasn't worth it.
Perfect. End round, I'm okay with this. I really can't stand Culling Strike anymore, chat. Alright, I'm gonna play War Chefs
a bite of cooking?
because they might want to attack. Now they're not attacking. So,
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
there we go. So we go attack, 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 attack.
To the base.
Draw one of their units to the bird. The bird is going to get buffed to a 3/2. So we just kind of like push 4 and clear the board up. The next turn we can single combat and back to back. That's pretty nice. Or we could just Genevieve Elmheart and then single combat there. Depends what they play here. Why you play Expeditions, I get tired of playing fast of samey metas. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be worse in this game because the acquisition model is really great. Okay, so they're stunning that. That's okay. They choose, right? They're just choosing to stun that. I don't know why. Alright, Elmheart, go. You're up, champ. So... do I want to kill that? I think I do. If they have a Blackheart Spear, that sucks. But I can open attacks next turn and say go. They could have a Vile Feast also, but Callista is problematic if it levels. They do not have it. This is an excellent turn for us. Okay, so you're here. Actually, factually, yeah, I'm okay with this.
These woods belong to us.
I'm okay with this.
Feel the sizzle.
Draw that here. Oh, yeah. Okay, and we're just gonna attack like this. I'm gonna see if they cast anything. If not, I'm gonna blow them out with back-to-back. So they're at 4. That sucks that they have the Vengeance, but real talk, Vengeance doesn't win them that. So 6, 4, 2.
I'll write my own story.
So this is the... Oh, I'm just gonna burn their mana and go for it then. My opponent played that pretty funnily.
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
There we go. All right. The fact that my opponent passed there is they were trying to see if I'd commit more to the board, probably to Ruination. And then also, being that we mulligan and then we just keep drawing 6 drops in our aggro deck. Like, what are we doing here? You know? What are we doing here? Alright, so this is a hand. Oof. This is arguably our best matchup, because the Deep is a very greedy deck.
I'll write my own story.
Alright. Sorry, I was biting a cuticle. I shouldn't do that. Alright, so I'm going to play Warship. I played the 2/2 on turn 1 because if they have a Vile Feast, they can't Vile Feast my Fleet Feather tracker after a block. So this becomes a little bit better for me in the long run. And now, if I draw a 2-drop next turn, I can Fleet Feather tracker, or I could just play Misfortune and say go.
Danger pays.
This is the part where we just, we pass to see what happens. If they want to not trade anything, I'm okay with that. This is perfect. So my opponent is now going to see why 6 damage to their face is problematic. However, next turn they could play, forget the name of the card.
Set sail.
Actually, do I high roll? I think I high roll.
Soldiers, to me.
No, I don't. God bless the Queen!
Charge.
Don't want to trade a 3/3 for that? Yeah, sure, why not? I am really unlucky on our Allegiance procs, and it's very tilting.
Stuff make happy.
If I'm being honest, it's very tilting. They're several cards away from deep. That's not good. Oof.
I gotta show you the sights of Bilgewater. The sights are fine. The smells, on the other hand.
Vessel small, but
Ugh!
I think I saw
God bless America! That was an awesome draw for them. Alright, it's fine. I have a backup Misfortune.
No prey.
I think I play the backup Misfortune.
Scouting ahead.
So we're going to scout here. Now they could have 5 mana to gain 3 here, so I think that's okay. And they have gotten a lot of the anti-aggro stuff early on, and I'm kind of over it. Alright, where are we going with this? We get another attack. That is... Why? Like, my friend, why?
Guns blazing.
Why would you play that? Now it dies. That's amazing for us. We play that, yeah. So we're playing that now because they're not at 8 mana here. Yeah.
I'll defend these forests to the end. We will
They
defend
have
them
2
to the
cards left. That's gonna get bigger and better. That's fine. How do I feel about this? I still think we just win if we open on attacks, right? If we open on attacks... how do we lose? Let's see, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 9... that's 8... 13, plus the 1 from killing here. They need to spend their entire turn. So... we go here, pull, here,
belong to us.
here. And we just deal 4. And even if they wailing thing... God, what is this? They can't block with anything. Sometimes it's right to just attack, even without the scouts. Because if we play anything, then they get to play something in response. Like if we attack with just the scouts. So they're dealing that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to deny them their health gain. So in response, dealing that, and then I'm having this deal to that, so they don't get any of their health, and now they're dead to -1. And game. Get wrecked. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching our video. Now to give a special shout out to our sponsor tier patrons. Nejikuma, we appreciate all the support you give to us, you keep the channel growing and the content flowing. If you want to be alerted to when we post a new video, make sure to ding that bell next to the subscribe button. If you like the content you see here, then consider tossing us a follow on twitch.tv/fierceferrets.
And if you're really feeling the ferrety love, please consider supporting our work at patreon.com/fierceferrets. We don't make any money here on YouTube, so we rely on the generosity of our Twitch and Patreon subs, listed in these credits here, to bring more quality entertainment to you. And you'll get some great rewards for helping out. Thanks again, friends!
And we'll see you next video.